Hello everyone and welcome back to Frost BV Tubing. I am Frost. Today I have a friend of mine from D&D with me who introduced me to this visual novel that we're going to be reading today and doing the voices for. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, my name is Wilted Paddles and I shall be your guest for today. I am the one that introduced most of my friends to these visual novels, and this one I showed Frost a little bit of, and Frost seemed interested, so I thought, why not just collab and do a video on it?
Alright. With that, instead of load game, let's start a new one.
You play this game without me? Gasp!
Oh. It's not like we had technical difficulties the first time.
Not at all. And I definitely didn't say that because I wanted to sweep it under the rug, Frost.
The day after Christmas, Chive O'Higgins and his cousin Shallot awakened to find the grisly scene in the lobby of their apartment building. Their ignominic neighbor, Mischief Applegate, has been impaled on a metal rod from the opposite end of the door, now underneath the dome, with exactly 8 hours to find the killer. They're left with no choice but to solve the murder themselves.
But to murder themselves.
Let it be known I have been filming all day.
Blood.
Blood. I killed him. That rat. The letter. Hang on. Why is it on auto?
It's because it's the intro.
Oh, okay. I get caught like this, I can't. Yeah, I'll HUD it, and that's what I'll do. That nobody will know it's me. And then I just keep on living like nothing ever happened.
Waiting for death in a languid apartment building. Your channel, you're the main character.
Yeah, that's
Have fun.
Morning already. What a rough night. I feel even more tired than when I went to bed. I guess I shouldn't sleep much longer. It's the 26th now. I don't have the excuse of it being a holiday anymore. Another day. What more can I even say about this? Coffee. I need something to perk me up.
Good morning, Shive.
Ah!
Ah!
You. I'm so sorry, Shallot. I actually forgot you were here.
It's okay. You scared me, though.
Well, you scared me too. You're certainly wide-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning.
Yeah, I was up all night making a gluten-free coffee cake. Oh, on that note, you're out of coffee grounds.
You, this morning, went from mediocre to atrocious. I guess we have to go get some more.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
And you're paying.
Oh.
And you could have at least shared some cake with me. Come
True.
on, don't awe me. I'm letting you stay here.
But my husband's halfway across the world. I couldn't spend Christmas alone, could I?
I was certainly fine doing that until you showed up.
Look, next year you can visit me in Yamada and use up our coffee grounds, okay? Then we'll be all even Steven.
That won't help me this morning, now will it? Let's just get going. I need to get my caffeine fix ASAP.
Wait!
Wait.
Oscar's gonna be on TV soon. I wanna watch.
Oscar? Who's that?
He's my best friend in the whole world. The journalism student I was telling you about.
And why would he be on TV?
Because of his internship, obviously. He got to intern with a real deal news station.
I see. For a student, that's pretty impressive. How much longer are we gonna have to wait for that to start?
It should be on now. 9:06. That's not correct. 9:07. Quick, put it on.
You're the one standing next to the remote.
Miare. That concludes our coverage of the Great Lick Mall's grand opening. Ah, missed it. This just in. I'm getting a message from the newsroom.
What?
We have received reports of a criminal in the city of Cleveland. CBU 19 was just able to confirm the Cleveland police with the Cleveland Police Department. According to CPD, Roger Rodwald, an escaped convict, was spotted in the eastern Cleveland area yesterday evening. If you spot him, contact the police immediately. Do not attempt to engage him. Okay. I think that's everything. Back to the newsroom.
That was unsettling. Oscar definitely seemed shaken up by that, at the very least.
Well, what do you think?
And Shallot seems totally unmoved by that breaking news. Well, he did his job. Not sure what else to say.
Hey, that's not a backhanded.
Sorry, but I can't really extrapolate much from, what, a minute of a news broadcast? Especially not when my coffee grounds are all gone.
I said I was sorry. You're gonna make me pay for it, so... Look, let's just head out, okay? Dinner you're happy? Tune in, we can relax.
Fair point. I guess once I get some caffeine in me, I can start to enjoy my day. Let's go. There's a supermarket a few blocks away.
Lead the way!
Am I going crazy, or... No, it's probably nothing. Last door on the left.
I know, Chive.
Alright, time to
get a new earthquake.
the earth. It just shook. What just happened?
What the heck was that?
I really don't know. It almost felt like...
Like a meteor impact, right?
I was gonna say it felt like something crashing. Like something massive just fell.
Oh, well, let's just head out, right?
Yeah, no doubt that was startling, but it should be over now at least.
Hey, silly Chive, don't you know that since when you started being the main character of a visual novel, nothing will go right?
That's... what is that?
Chive!
Shallot? What's got you all upset?
The door. There's something sticking out of it.
There is. It looks like a metal rod. What is it?
I don't know. What does it mean, though? It's a metal rod on the door. What the fuck?
What does it
Okay.
mean? That's a good question. I feel like such an idiot, but I'm almost scared. I'm almost too scared to open up the door. But, what's wrong with you, Chev? Oop. Well.
That's unfortunate. If only you could press a button, like the second one from the left, to read what you skipped.
I can't find the button.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I can't find the button. There it is. God, what's wrong with you, Chive? You're getting freaked out over nothing. If he was in your shoes, there's no way he'd get this panicked. It's a stupid door. Open it. Come on, Charlotte. It's nothing. Let's get on our way. As bravely as I could, I opened the door.
Hi, you too.
I stared straight ahead. What I saw made it no sense to me. It was like I had sleepwalked out of purgatory and right into a walking nightmare.
The fuck do you mean I do? What?
That massive
Your coffee.
structure, these two characters.
Bestie, what the fuck do you mean you woke up from a purgatory? Your coffee grounds are gone. That's not purgatory.
What's going on? I blurted out the first thing I thought of.
Look behind you.
Feeling a sense of dread gripping my body, I obeyed. My muscles stiff with fear slowly turned as my brain wrestled with this strange desire to look away. But my mind prevailed, and I turned around as the mongoose told me to.
Holy shit.
The rat, he's...
Correct.
Everything around me seemed to freeze and then blur. I felt like I was being spun around, like I was dizzied to the point where the world would just messy streaks of color. My body began to crumple as I tried to crawl away from what I just saw. This couldn't be happening. This couldn't be happening. I kept saying that to myself, like a prayer, like if I just said it enough times, I'd wake up in my bed. I've had dreams before where I'm lucid enough to recognize what's happening. Dreams where I wake myself up right before things get messy. I always had that escape button. I could just wake up, be right back in my bed where I'm safe. This couldn't be happening. This couldn't be happening. But no matter how many times I said it, nothing changed. I couldn't wake up from this horrible dream. Because it wasn't a dream. This was my reality now.
Bestie died. Chive? Chive.
Charlotte?
Oh, good. You're lucid again. For a second, I thought you passed out.
No, I just collapsed, I guess. This is what exactly is going on here. Great. Well, it looks like someone just killed Mischief. Mischief? Yeah, that hermit on the 4th floor. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I've seen him a few times before. I never imagined that he'd end up. You said someone killed him? That's right, ran some sort of skewer through him like a living shish kebab.
Did you see it happen?
No, I discovered the body a little while ago when I was heading out.
I got here about a minute afterwards. We think he was dead long before we found him. Do we know who did it?
We don't. That's what we're gonna figure out.
We are? Is the job of the police or something? If you want to play detective, go ahead. As for me, I'll just...
You don't understand. We don't have a choice.
Excuse me?
We're trapped in here. Like mermaids on a spaceship.
Fucking hell.
What's this guy on about?
Among Us, that's what he's on about. What do you... come back to me, Charlotte. What do you mean trapped?
I saw some sort of structure outside. You're telling me that
It's keeping us trapped in here. The dome.
Dome? Yeah, that thing outside. It's the dome.
Right. We're all stuck in here until we find the imposter.
RJ. Calm down.
Am I hearing you correctly? We're trapped in this dome? Right. Until we find out who the killer is, we're stuck in here. This doesn't make any sense. It's crazy.
Strange, yeah, but it's real. It's part of a new crime-fighting initiative.
Oh, I forgot to click.
Whenever a murder occurs, the police take the giant glass dome
And use it to enclose the crime scene.
precisely, and then it becomes the responsibility of those inside to solve it. That they need to do emergency meetings, and then they need to come to an agreement on the identity of the killer.
So right now, we all need to figure out who killed Mischief. The cops won't help us. And what if we don't? If we don't, RJ, what happens? RJ, that must be the mongoose.
Don't know. Maybe the imposter wins.
He doesn't know what happens. We wouldn't be trapped here forever, would we? Doubtful. We're all on the clock. What? When the dome dropped, we had, what, 8 hours? So, at the very least, something will probably happen then. And neither of you know what that is.
Not me.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. So, we're on a time limit and we don't know what happens when we run out. As if this didn't feel enough like a nightmare already.
Maybe now isn't the best time for introductions, but my name's Charlotte, and this is Shive. Who are you two?
Peters, but I go by different names from time to time.
I'm Archie. You could call me different names too. Like Red.
Right. I think we've seen you and Herb before. More than I've seen Mischief at any rate.
I'm not calling you Red, RJ.
Do you two know if anyone else is here? Not that I've seen. It's like everyone else is on vacation, Christmas time and all that. RJ, you seen anyone?
I can't say I have. I even knocked on some doors, but no response.
Well, it is the day after Christmas. Maybe they're all out of town or visiting family.
And it's a work day to boot. Those not on vacation, probably back in the office. If it's just us here and Mischief got killed, I guess that means...
Not so fast, Green.
Me? Did I say something wrong?
We don't even have clues. Can't hold an emergency meeting before we have clues.
Clues. You're gonna investigate the murder.
Yes, I am.
No. Oh, Jesus Christ, RJ.
I'm gonna nail the imposter in the emergency meeting.
I wish
Jesus
this guy
Christ,
would
RJ.
speak English.
Me too, bestie. I'm trying to make sure I understand. You're saying... You're saying we're gonna try to solve Mischief's killing ourselves?
Exactly. It's up to us to catch this assassin imposter, isn't it?
No way. RJ, we're not cops. We're not detectives. How would we be able to do something like that?
It's simple. Anyone can investigate. You just need a brain that's thirsty for detection.
You think we can actually solve a crime like this?
I know we can.
RJ. Well, I guess I'll look around too. When Chive and I came down to the lobby, we noticed something weird. I probably changed Charlotte's voice like 3 times. Don't worry about it. So I'll keep looking around the stairwell for more clues. Bye, Charlotte.
See you next episode. That's right, there was something odd about the stairwell earlier. I'll need to take a look too. It seems like Charlotte has some ideas of what to do, but... RJ, where do I even begin? I don't have any sort of experience with this.
We're gonna figure out next. I'm joking.
Nonsense. Super simple. You'll be a pro in no time.
I doubt that.
Here, follow my lead. First off, you should talk to me.
Talk to you? Aren't I already doing that?
Well, we're just chatting. Do you think we should focus on something specific?
Focus. Yeah, maybe we should. He has a lot to tell me about the investigating, and I have a lot to learn. So, talk to him and choose investigating. I guess I'll start with that. So let's get down to business. We need to figure out how to investigate.
Let's get down to business. To the
Exactly. But it seems you already have an idea of how it's done.
I do.
Talking. That's one of the most important elements of investigating. It's one of the best ways to sniff out the sus.
RJ. English.
I did talk to you, yeah. I get it. I think. when I talk to someone and I have, in essence, a list of options to discuss.
Wink,
Each one
wink,
of those
nudge, nudge.
options is its own conversation.
Right. And we should try to pursue all of those leads. Ask them what they were doing, what they think happened, what they know, what they are curious about. It's so important.
And getting testimony, theories, opinions, it definitely seems like a good idea to talk to everyone. Interviewing is a detective concept, right? I guess it wouldn't hurt to add that to my repertoire. I think I've got the talking part down pat. RJ, anything else?
Yes! It's so much more. Another one of the most crucial parts of investigation is looking around.
Well, that's obvious. I guess he means I should check out this room.
Now, you should take a look at Purple's body. That could end up being another source of clues.
Okay, first I choose search, and then I click on Mischief's body.
Oh, sorry. I think I lost my eyes. I think I'll only get them back next episode. I'm joking.
I think I can handle that. It just seems like an important step when investigating. Mischief. I can't believe this man is dead. I never really knew him, but still. Being this close to a dead body, I feel like I'm going to pass out. That's really strange. The way he died, he's facing the door. Not only that, but it seems like the weapon was inserted from the opposite side. Why would he be killed like that? It's so odd. I can see why RJ wanted me to take a look. That seemed really important. RJ, I looked at the body like you suggested.
Hi, hello, that's me. Hi, hello, hi. And what evidence did you get?
Well, I noticed the unusual way he was positioned. He was facing the door, and it seemed like the killer was on the other side of that door.
Right. The imposter was hidden on the other side.
Yeah, why would the killer murder him in that way?
There was something else I found on Purple's body.
There was.
Yeah, but you'll have to show me it first.
Show you? You mean present the evidence I got?
Yeah, that's a good way to get your fellow crewmates to give more information. If you show them something, they might react to it, and they might even give you the evidence in exchange.
I see. Not only can I speak about a wide variety of topics, but I can show my evidence to others and get their thoughts on it. I'll try that with RJ. I'll present Mischief's body to him. Time to see what other piece of evidence he found was. Oh, space.
Correct.
RJ, you said you found something on Mischief's body. Can you tell me what that was?
The important evidence I found. It was a note.
Note? He had a note in his pocket or something?
Not a pocket, but in his hand.
His hand. I guess that means he was holding on to it when he died.
Take a look.
Mr. Applegate, I accidentally received a letter intended for you. Since it's marked urgent, I want to hand it over tonight at midnight when I read from work. Please, maybe, then in. Whoa, that seems important. That's a really good find, RJ, but where's the rest of it?
I'm not sure. He was clutching this crap really hard. It could be the killer tried to sabotage your investigation by taking it.
So Mischief managed to hold on to it. That's gonna mean it's important, right? Okay, I think I've gotten the hang of this. What now? Shouldn't I move to another room now?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
There's still evidence in here, you know? There's plenty to check, and me and Green have more to say too.
Green. Oh, he means Herb. So he and Herb both have information for me, and it seems like the lobby has more clues.
You'll know when you're done with the room. Trust me.
I see. I'll remember that. I should keep investigating then. I can't afford to miss any piece of evidence. Search! There's a bunch of mailboxes arranged in a grid pattern. Even if each apartment had one mailbox, there would still be a lot of extras. There's a sign to the left that I imagine lists which apartment is assigned to which residence. It's a list of names and numbers. I guess these are the apartment unit assignments. Dang, Chive, you can see that from all the way over there? Yeah, I'm not even standing that far away. You must have good eyes, my man. I couldn't make heads or tails of that.
Or maybe you're just illiterate.
If I recall correctly, management replaced this a few days ago, after one of the second floor tenants got a new roommate. And Shallot wrote his name on the previous version as well as this one. I guess he really is happy to be staying with me. Actually, that's not all I notice about this. This wasn't an issue with the previous version, but this current iteration has a typo. Mr. Applegate's name is misspelled as Applegate, poor guy. And it's just like the note.
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Aside from that, nothing really stands out to me. It seems totally normal. But I guess there's no harm in committing it to memory. Mischief Applegate. I didn't see him much at this apartment, but he obviously didn't deserve to die, especially not in such a violent manner. Like RJ mentioned, he was clutching a letter in his hand, but it seems like only some of it is intact. I guess the murderer must have tried to rip it from his grasp. The only other point of interest here is a metal rod piercing his chest, so I guess it came from the other side of the door. Mischief, I'll swear to you that I'll catch your tear in I guess let's talk. The murder. I can't believe a murder would happen here of all places. Do you think that there's any unique features of this place that would tie into that?
Maybe the imposter thought they wouldn't be caught here. If you're an Among Us imposter, you always want to kill an electrical. You know why?
Why?
It's very well hidden. One entrance, no windows, no cameras. The perfect crime scene.
I guess in general, a killer would try to find a secluded area, but does that apply here to this lobby? This is a lobby for a 4-story apartment building in a major city. A dark alleyway I can understand, but here?
In that case, maybe it has a connection to the killer of the little crewmate that got killed. We have to consider the possibility that the imposter came here to kill Purple. Or that Purple unknowingly came here to be killed.
I guess he's alluding to it being the crime scene out of convenience. So it could be that the murder occurred here because Mischief or the killer live here.
Another feature of any murder case, Lime Green, is when it occurred.
I guess so. I hadn't thought of that yet. Considering the letter's author requested to meet at Mischief at midnight, that might be when it happened.
That's what I was suspecting as well. When most animals are asleep and the world is dark and mysterious, the perfect time for an imposter to strike.
It sure seems like it, and it seemed to work out well for the killer too.
Why do you say that?
The fact that there are no witnesses, of course. This wouldn't be the case if the crime happened during the day.
Yeah, all the crewmates were in their little crewmate beds.
Regardless, there's still ways to solve the crime without the use of witnesses. Right?
Isn't them so cool? It's like a living out an Among Us game.
Cool. I don't think that's the word I'd use. It's one thing to cordon off streets or buildings for an investigation, but the police generally don't trap citizens in there as part of their job.
Well, this is a response to rising crime rates.
I think you mentioned that. You also mentioned that this is a new addition to the Cleveland Police's toolkit, right?
You could say that. It's sort of a trial run here.
Trial run, as in it'll be replicated elsewhere if it's successful.
Exactly. And I'm sure it'll be a great success. Lightening the burden on the police first by delegating the investigating to the citizens. Letting anyone be a smart roommate. Isn't that so cool?
It still seems needlessly stressful and cruel in a sense.
Oh, no way! This is super epic. We get to work together like good little crewmates.
Okay, he's not budging. The dome, I guess. RJ's a big fan of it simply because it reminds him of a video game he likes. It's almost impossible to believe someone would like something so dystopian for such a shallow reason. RJ, is there any chance that you were familiar with the Mischief before today?
Mischief. Oh, you mean Purple?
If we're nicknaming animals after their clothing color, then sure.
I don't think I know him. I'm sure I've seen him once in a while, passing through the halls and stuff, but... I'm sorry, I don't know anything more about him. Such a bad meat.
RJ.
It's quite alright. Or called him a hermit, right? It makes perfect sense that you wouldn't know him well. I know I didn't.
That's true. If he kept to himself, it would be weird if any of us knew him personally.
Say, in your investigation, did you find anything unusual with his body?
I can't say I did. He had his wallet, his phone, seemed normal. Ah, and before you ask, none of the cash was missing either.
So the motive wasn't financial gain. Does that mean there was another reason why he was killed? It could have been personal, but what other reason would someone have to kill a stranger? Still, I should mark that down. If he doesn't seem to be missing personal effects, that could be a clue. One other question, RJ. What's up with his tail? He has some thing stuck to it. You had to have noticed it, right?
Purple was, if you're familiar with the term, Rat King.
Rat King?
Right. A rat who gets its tail entangled with several other rats.
That's awful. So there's other rats there.
If I had to guess, they were his siblings from many years ago. It's rare, but in leaders of rats, these things are bound to happen once in a blue moon.
I see. That doesn't seem like it has any relevance to the crime, but I wonder if that's why he was so reclusive, having his dead siblings stuck to him 24/7. As if I didn't feel bad for him already. That must be unbearable. Or have been, rather. Thank you for the information, RJ. Obviously, mischief's related to the case, so your observations on him help a lot.
Thank you. I try my best to be the helpfulest crewmate, doing all my tasks. I will never admit to tasks, okay?
That seems a little weird to stress that. I think this guy has spent far too much time scheming and streaming, not nearly enough time testing his IQ. Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's just him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Please, I want to go to sleep.
Herb, do you mind taking a few moments to tell me about yourself? Heh, not at all. I'm sure there's a lot about me that you'd like to know. 6'10",
Actually, no.
130 pounds, 7'10", 4.0, and 90,000 a year. That cover all of it? No, I was asking about you on a more personal level. Oh, that's fine too. I've been told I have a great personality. I work in telemarketing, so my charm helps me a lot in that regard. You're a telemarketer? I know what you're thinking. What's this well-off guy like Herb doing in such a lousy career? Well, let me tell you, Clive, it pays well, very well. It's chive, but what do you sell then? I'm guessing a lot of money. That comes from commissions you make, right? What do I sell? Yeah, lawn care, windows, security systems. What is it? Well, expertise, I guess. Expertise. If someone has a virus on their computer or gets fraudulent charges on their bank account, I help them out with that. That's the expertise I got. That's a bit strange, isn't it? A job for an IT firm or a bank teller. Well, I have expertise in a lot of fields, so just so you're What's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, must be one of my well-to-do customers calling. I'll be taking this if you don't mind. Yep. That's right. 6 p.m. today, yeah. Precisely, the full amount must be paid in Olive Garden gift cards. Yes, $2,000. Thank you, Gladys. You have a lovely day as well. Now, what were you saying? Was he trying to get $2,000 off Olive Garden gift cards out of some old lady? I actually forgot my question, Herb. Ah, pity. Let me know if you got any more probing questions for me, alright? Will do. Do you have any thoughts on the Union Apartments? Well, I guess my place here is a little tiny. I'd much prefer a penthouse suite or a McMansion. It gets the job done, though. I mean, something more along the lines of, do you feel safe here? Do you think it has a safe community? That stuff. Oh, I'm sorry, Chive. I usually think in terms of size or price. I guess it's
Of course
nice.
you do.
A little community, the pamphlet they give prospective tenants is cute, I'll give them that. See, ain't that quaint? Could they have picked the worst picture? It looks like all hell is breaking loose in at the reception desk. They have a couple animals dressed in uniform. I suppose that's the team operation. Thanks, Herb. Do you mind if I take this copy? Go right ahead. It's no skin off my back. Perfect. There's no chance that this could be a vital... There's a chance that this could be a vital clue, so I'll keep it safe.
Says straight to his face. There's no chance anything you say will be a vital clue. Smile.
A pamphlet about this apartment building. I'm not sure how useful it is, but I can't risk glossing over it. With any luck, this will get us much closer to solving the case and escaping this dome. I wonder why Mischief of all animals was murdered. He never really talked to anyone yet. He seems somehow wound up dead, isn't that? I don't know, maybe someone found him creepy or something. Creepy. Yeah, you can see it, right? Those red eyes, that freaky tail. I know I shouldn't judge others' appearances even though I have the looks to back it up, but regardless if someone looks creepy, that's hardly a reason to murder them. I guess so. Oh wait, I just completely did Chive's. Oh well.
Herb just starts talking to himself.
It would fit. I guess
Correct.
so. Maybe if someone felt threatened by him, but now that I'm looking at him up close, he seems kind of frail. Pretty skinny. Maybe the killer had another reason then. Do you know if Mischief was especially wealthy or anything? You're asking the wrong guy, since I'm not exactly familiar with the middle class, but I'll try to chime in. If he was really that loaded, I don't think he'd dress in such a raggedy polo shirt and pajama pants. I guess not, and he probably wouldn't live in a one-bedroom apartment in Cleveland either. Exactly, so even if he was rich, he's so unassuming no one would try and kill him for monetary gain. Good thinking. I guess it doesn't matter whether or not he really had a lot of money. So long as he was perceived as not having much wealth, he wouldn't. He wouldn't be a target for robbery. You know, I'm kinda shocked I didn't get taken out now that I think about it. One look at me and you should be able to tell that I have deep pockets compared to most of the animals around here. What? Are you offended that you've never gotten mugged by someone? Regardless, I think that's about all I'll get from Herb for now. That's everything. RJ said that I'd know when I'm done investigating a room. And I definitely am for now. It seems like I've checked everything in this room and asked for Herb and RJ and all of the relevant questions. RJ.
Yes?
I think I'm done. We've uncovered everything in this here, right?
Right. We have.
So that means our investigation is over, right?
No.
No?
Our investigation in the lobby is done, but there's still more to check out.
There is.
A murder is rarely confined to a single room, right? Just because the body is only in here, it doesn't mean we can discount other locations.
That's right, I remember. The stairwell seemed significant. Good point, RJ. I'll have to explore the stairwell next. Shallot and I noticed something suspicious about it, so I need to pursue that lead.
Yeah, you gotta scope out the dust.
I'll make sure to do just that, RJ, but with less unhinged terminology. Okay, I better move to the stairwell and investigate there as well. And that is where we're gonna leave this episode.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. So, I thank everybody for joining in. I had loads of fun. Will, do you want to say goodbye?
right. I hope that you enjoyed my additions to this video. And if you did, you can check out the rest of my channel for more reads of different visual novels.
Alright, thank you for joining the pair of us. Bye-bye.
Bye!